When I feel heavy and exhausted with my business or my video marketing strategy, there's one question that I always ask myself. And the question is, how do I turn this into something light and fun and exciting? Because if I feel super overwhelmed, I can guarantee whatever I am trying to create is going to feel overwhelming for the person consuming it. For example, recently I opened registration to a new event called Live Show Bootcamp. And essentially it's 3 days of teaching and master classes where I'm going to be essentially teaching my participants how to launch a profitable live video show. We're going to go through everything from like core decisions you need to make before you launch, to scripting out the content, to then, how to attack any type of obstacles that get in your way throughout the process. So we're going through all of that in depth. And typically when I do events, I do VIP sessions as well that people can upgrade to with live support. And I usually spend a lot of time with those VIPs, and circumstances have changed for me a little bit, and I just don't have that same time. And it just felt so heavy and overwhelming, and that emotion was spilling into everything I was creating. Like the sales pages weren't looking right, and the copy wasn't right, and the emails, like it was just too much. And so I asked myself that question: how do I make this feel light and easy? And what I was able to do was, for this go around, I decided to cut those VIP sessions and instead move the live coaching and support into a different area, into my, for people who end up joining my Video Skills Lab year-long membership that I'm doing. I am adding a ton of bonuses in the form of extra support. So I'm not doing the live support that I normally do in the form of VIP, but I was able to move it into a different spot that feels less overwhelming, that feels more fun for me. And that small change allowed me to just take so much more action and speed things up and just get this out into the world. Knowing that when I create events, knowing that when I am creating these types of things where I'm showing up live, I'm not just using them once. They're assets for me that I'm going to run again and again and again. So I'm like, okay, let me run this the first time without those VIP sessions, move the live support somewhere else, and see how it goes. And in a couple months from now, I'm going to run it again, and I'm going to optimize it based off the data I've gotten. And then I'm going to run it again and again and again. So I think the main thing is, know that you're playing the long game with this stuff. Ask yourself, how do you make this light and easy and fun when it doesn't feel that way? Because if it feels heavy to you, it feels heavy to whoever is consuming it.